Guess who's back? Back again. Not Slim Shady, but
I'm the real chimp. Yes, I'm the real chimp. All you other chipping, just some other chimp.
anyway, welcome back to NBS Culture Connect. And as you can see, it is business as usual. We were always on form to inform.
Won't the real chimp please stand up? Please stand up. Bombarding with no warning. That's what your quiz says, isn't it?
Let's get started. In the headlines, Parliament in the spotlight.
An era of robots?
Snoop Dogg at the Olympics.
Protests in Nigeria.
Let's get started. So on the 23rd of July, there was a march to Parliament. Basically, a group of people were demonstrating against corruption and for a transparent government.
Hey man, these are very courageous Ugandans because some of them said their names and said their demands.
As they were being arrested. And there were over 50 youths that were actually arrested. So while in Parliament, the plenary was in session, and basically they faulted the Parliament's leadership for blocking the corruption debate. So while in Parliament, plenary was in session, and they faulted the Parliament's leadership for blocking the corruption debate, which is said to be eating at the institution.
Yeah, man. Mandem said, let's have this debate.
Yeah,
Let's say these things. Let's come here. Let's see who's who.
All right, let's take a look at what Honorable Odria Arion had to say.
The world is aware that there's corruption in this parliament. We want this matter to be debated. Why are you running away from that debate? You are meant to be neutral, give space for all of us equally. Why are you making us suffer? Running through this country looking for signatures to debate this matter of corruption in this parliament.
I think it's quite a bold stance for him to have, to want this debate to be had. But I don't know, what do you think?
I don't know, man. I don't know. This guy really said it with chest.
Yeah, and I think it needs to be heard.
Yeah, man.
If he's saying something with that much vigor, maybe it's worth listening to. But Honorable Thomas Tayaba, who is a Deputy Speaker of Parliament, said to the demonstrators and the public that they should select 4 representatives who will then bring a petition to Parliament. But obviously we'll see how this goes, and we will give you the updates right here.
Elon Musk strikes again. And this time it's not a social media platform. Yeah, although he's coming for Snapchat. This time it's humanoids. The guy is making humanoids and they're going to be available for internal use at Tesla. Right? So Tesla has been undergoing losses and things have not been looking good for Tesla.
Financial problems.
Yeah, last year we saw them be the most profitable automotive company, but this year the demand has slightly been going low, as we've seen some of their trucks like the Cybertruck
They have been rusting in the rain, guys.
Imagine that.
You spend all that money on a Cybertruck just for it to rust after 2 days.
Yeah, and people are not happy about that, but the man has been working on humanoids. So these humanoids go for 20,000 shillings, and
shillings
they are
over dollars.
And they are set to be sold in 2026.
I'm not buying. Are you buying?
I have to buy a humanoid, man.
For
Man's
what?
not trying to make. No,
No,
these
but
things have to do all the hard work for me.
they also said that they created robots that were unaliving people. So now you want to be there with a humanoid that could potentially be a threat to your life? No thanks.
I mean, if the dangers have been, they have to give it some
there's
quality
always
control.
that risk.
So
No.
attitude, child control.
Quality? What?
Children
Yeah.
care.
Bye.
Yeah, that's the
Thanks.
one.
So, Snoop Doggy Dogg.
The
Nick-
D-O-double-G.
D-O-double-G. But da-da-da-da.
Guess who's back?
He's back. And he's going to be carrying the torch, the Olympic torch. Why is it called the torch?
The torch.
To open the Olympics all through Paris.
Oh.
Yeah,
so
it's basically to open the Olympics.
So the opening ceremony is going to be D-O-double-G everywhere.
He's going to walk around. I don't know if he's like walking around the whole of Paris holding a torch, but yeah.
He's going to move with it.
He's going to move with it. Yeah, so basically he's going to be a special correspondent for NBC, and he's so excited about it. He shared the news on social media, and it's great for him.
I mean, the last time he did some sort of commentary about the Olympics, it was fire.
Yeah.
He had the show with Kevin Hart. We loved it.
Yeah.
The commentary, bro. He was there just ready to watch the different sports he has never seen. And his man, like, we just love Snoop Dogg, man.
Yeah. Yeah, so the Olympics are going to be happening in Paris from the 26th of July, which is this Friday, to the 11th of August. And obviously, Uganda has a team for athletics
All right.
that is comprised of, I believe, 10 men and 11 women. So, go Uganda.
There's a balance.
There's a balance. But more than that, you know how it's going to be in Paris? So on the Eiffel Tower, they have the Olympic rings. And there was one night where it was the moon was directly in one of the rings.
I have a question, Tracy. What sport are you excited to see this Olympic?
I like watching the runners.
The runners.
I also like gymnastics. Yeah. Let
I
us
like
know
the
which
football, man.
football.
Yeah.
Football.
I'm ready to see Olise come through and play for France, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let us know what you're most looking forward to at the Olympics this year.
So Tracy, you know of the snowball effect?
Yeah, similar to the domino effect.
Yeah. So Kenya, the Kensis in Kenya might have done something to Africa, as we're seeing so many countries catch on to this.
The Gen Z wave.
yeah.
It's catching.
Nigeria's President Tinubu has urged against the nationwide protests. And the organizers of this particular protest are said to have drawn inspiration from Kenya.
Yeah.
Right? But the man is saying that this is work of people that are sinister and they just want to use the economic woes of Nigeria to their advantage.
Yeah.
Right? And he's saying, hey guys, let's not take it that way because it might just end up as their previous protests, and that's the end SARS, where things were not good at all. For a country that has above 200 million people, it can really switch up and just become nasty.
Yeah. I mean, I hear that, but I think the one thing I like to see is now Gen Zs have realized that they have a voice and they want to use that voice for the betterment of their country and demonstrate for a better, living for themselves and for their countrymates. And I don't think that's a terrible thing, Obviously, his concerns are valid, but there are ways to not let that happen. For instance, don't... It's time for the profile.
And earlier on today we had
Check it out. What's up, guys? It's me, Tracy, and we are here on the profile with a very, very special guest, Miss Laika Music.
Hi.
So good to have you here
Good
with
to have
us.
me here. Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah. So Laika, I want to ask a question. Is your real name Laika?
Yes, my government name.
It's Laika.
It is
For
Laika,
real?
yes.
Okay, is it short for something or it's just
No,
Laika?
I know people think it's short for Malaika, but it's not.
Really?
It's just Laika.
I
Yeah.
can't lie to you. I genuinely thought it was short for Malaika.
I believe you, but it's not.
I
Yeah.
love that. So tell me a little bit about your journey in music. How did you start music? What were you doing before? Because I watched you on Kampala Krim and I saw you
Yes.
mention something about what you studied and whatnot.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about that.
So for me, music has always been like it's my passion. I always love doing music. Even my family, they all love music. Literally, my dad plays guitar, plays piano. Yeah, I feel like it's just part of us. But for me, it took me years to really think about doing music as a business. And until COVID, actually not COVID, I said 2019, that's when I decided I wanted to take music seriously. Yeah, so the COVID year 2020, that's when I had my first release.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, so what inspired you to take that big step to music?
I think it's just like very many international artists, and I was seeing Africa was really doing good during that time, and I was just watching the music going to another level, and then I was seeing people making money from music, and I was like, okay, this is something I can do. Yeah,
And you're like, look, I have the voice for it anyway.
yes,
Look, so let me just get into it.
Yeah, right,
Yeah,
right.
but I know there's more to you than just music. So what did you study in uni?
I did accounting.
Whoa.
Yes,
A whole finance babe.
yeah, I did accounting. I can't say I loved it, but I was able to do it because I remember back in high school, I think math was one of my strengths, which is
Really?
weird, but yeah.
Wow.
So I could do it. That's why I did it.
I love to see it. Beauty and brains.
Thank you.
So what inspired you to go into that? It was just that you were good at math in school? You were like, let me just...
Yeah, because
Do accounting.
I felt like it involved a lot of math and it was easy. And also I hate reading.
So, Laika, you are a hit in Uganda. People love you.
Thank you.
So,
I appreciate.
yeah.
I don't hear that often.
Really?
Yes.
I personally enjoy your music. I think
Thank you.
it's great. So, do you have plans to maybe go Africa wide or go international at some point?
Yeah, I do actually. For me, that was my original plan. Okay, not going obviously global, but I just felt like I wanted that. I wanted to do music that's gonna be appreciated or recognized, Africa wise or globally, because I feel like that's where we are as Africa. But I believe that my home foundation, my home support, and my home base is very important.
Yes.
So for me, I'm going through the steps, and I'm enjoying the process, and I'm enjoying making music for Ugandans.
Yeah.
But very soon, I'll be making music for everyone.
I love
Yes.
to hear it. I love to
Yeah.
hear it. Now, on that note, what is your dream collaboration? Which artist would you just love to collaborate with?
For me, I think I've always mentioned this on interviews, and I love her, even though I don't know if she's retired or I don't know if she's in the process of retiring. But for me, hopefully one day I'll be able to make a collaboration with Tiwa Savage. Yeah.
That would be great. I actually see that happening. You guys are very similar in terms of
Yeah.
your tone. That would
Yeah,
be
she's more
great.
energetic though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that. I love that. So let's get down to it. Do you have new music coming out soon?
I do actually have a single that's out. It's called On Tabula, featuring Fik Fameka. But it's a part of my upcoming EP. She's gonna have 5 songs maybe. Yeah, next month. So I think
That's
you guys are gonna
exciting.
love it. Yeah.
So what would you say were like the tones that we can expect from your new E EP?
So what I did, I made sure I did everything. Like you're gonna hear sweet love songs. You're gonna hear like some Afro zouk, some Afro beat, and then there's also the dance hall. There's Afro dance hall. Everything for literally everything. There's gonna be a song for everyone.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I love to hear it. I love to hear
Yeah.
it. So now we know Kampala Cream is coming back for a second season.
Yes.
We saw you on the first season. So what do you think we can expect, coming up?
For me, obviously everyone knows like the last season I came in mid-season. So for me, I'm gonna be able to show more of myself. I feel like people are just getting to know me, just starting to know me.
Yeah, then
and
the season ended.
But
Yeah.
I'm gonna show more of me, and of course the usual stuff. There's drama, there's controversy. Yeah.
I love to hear it. I love to hear it.
Yeah.
Laika, thank you so much. It's been amazing
you.
having you today. And I'm so excited for your new EP.
Yes.
And can't wait to watch you on the new season of Kampala Cream.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah.
And it's Wednesday, but you're trying to hit up your friends and trying to catch a vibe for Friday, right? Because you can't just wait for Friday, then make a plan on Friday. And on Friday, there's Deadpool.
Deadpool's coming out in cinemas, so make that your plan this weekend.
Yeah.
Go check it out.
With that being said, we have to say bye.
That's all she wrote.
See you at the cinemas, guys.